Hey everybody, in this video we're going to check out my pickups, trades, and donations from the last few months in this August 2022 pickups, trades, and donations video. Let's jump right into it. First up, we have this collection of VIC-20 cartridges that I picked up from an estate sale. There are 4 cartridges here. Let me show you what those are. First up, we got Avenger for the VIC-20. This is VIC 1901, made in Japan. This was $1, which is a pretty good deal. There's the edge connector, and cartridge itself is in pretty good condition. It's got a nice label. Back looks good. Everything's good with that. Doing this one-handed here. So yeah, Avenger. And what Avenger is a really awesome Space Invaders clone for the VIC-20. It's also on the Commodore 64. It's a pretty fun game. All right, let's grab the next VIC-20 cartridge. Next up, Radar Rat Race for the VIC-20. This is VIC 1910. Radar Rat Race is pretty much Rally X, but instead of cars, it's rats going after cheese instead of cars going after flags. This one was made in Hong Kong, also in really good shape. And show you the whole cart here, the back, and this was also $1 from the estate sale. Look at the next cartridge. And there it is. Jupiter Lander, VIC 1907, made in Hong Kong. Basically, Jupiter Lander is Lunar Lander for the VIC-20. Another fun game. Edge connector. This cart is still in good shape. It's got some yellowing here. You can see right here. Don't know how that happened. Kind of a weird yellowing, but overall, the cart's in really nice shape. Let me grab the final VIC-20 cartridge that I picked up. That is Gorf, VIC 1923. This has a printed paper label where the other 3 had the metal labels. And Gorf, pretty awesome arcade port, and it looks really good on the VIC-20. This cart, there's the edge connector, is in really, really good shape. So yeah, Jupiter Lander was the only one with a little bit of yellowing. But yeah, all 4 of these were $1 a piece. 4 great carts for $4 from a local estate sale. Let's grab the next stuff for my pickups, trades, and donations. Next, we have a couple of original pieces of software for the Commodore 16 and Plus 4 computers. I do own a Commodore 16 and a Plus 4, but this is the first time I've ever had original software for the machine, or machines, so it's pretty cool. The first one here is Cops and Robbers. Let's try to get that in without any glare. Really fun artwork there. There's the side and the back. This is by Atlantis Software. Let's go ahead and open it up and show you the cassette. Pretty cool. And then the J card with the instructions on how to load and play the game. I'll be doing a full video on these 2 pieces of software in a future video, but for now you just get to see them. The next one is by Mastertronic. It is Formula One Simulator. Haven't played this one yet, but it looks kind of like a pole position or a road rash kind of battle game. This is also in really good shape. And here is the cassette. And of course the J card inside. Looks like it's got some screenshots and stuff. So yeah, thanks Matt for sending these in. Much appreciated. Let's grab the next items. Next, we have this How to Win at Video Games book. I believe I picked this up either at a garage sale or an estate. I can't remember. It was many, many months ago, but it's pretty cool little book from 1981. How to Win at Video Games. It covers Asteroids, Pac-Man, Berzerk, Battlezone, Missile Command, Armor Attack, Space Invaders, Astro Invader, Phoenix, and Galaxian. Interviews and tips from experts on 10 popular electronic games by Ray Giguit. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. Looks maybe French or something. Here is the back of the book. Take advantage of the hundreds of hours of experience of the winners and develop your abilities to win at video games. The book tells how experts win and how you can too. Yes, I'm going to be a winner when I read this book. But the funny thing is, I'm actually already an expert at some of these games. Let's see, Pac-Man is page 5, so let's go to page 5 really quick. Let's see here. There it is. Pac-Man gives you a game description, how to play it. I'm just kind of jamming through this here pretty quick. But here we go. Here's some playing tips for anyone that likes Pac-Man. Pause if you need to. Jot those 7 playing tips down and kick some butt at playing Pac-Man. All right, let's move on to the next item. Next, we have 3 new old stock Amstrad 3-inch floppy disks. These were gifted to me by my friend Dave in the UK. Over the years, I've bought some Amstrad PCW stuff from him, and we were recently chatting, and I was like, hey, I'm needing some blank discs. And he said he had some, and he would just send them off to me. So that's pretty awesome. All 3 of these are exactly the same, so I'm just going to show you one. Here is the packaging. It's like a little slip cover. Compact floppy disk. Double-sided or single-sided floppy disk drive. Here is the back of the packaging with the typical floppy warnings, insert carefully, don't have magnets, keep them, in comfortable temperatures, etc. Little slip cover here, it just slides out, this little cardboard. But here is the disc. It's got the labels already attached. And here's the back. It's been a few years since I've done some Amstrad content on my site, so I think it's time to bust out the Amstrad PCW 8256 and get some new content going. So those are the 3 discs that I got from my friend Dave in the UK. Let's move on to the next item. Next up, we have a Commodore 64 cartridge that was donated to me by Mike over at RavenWolf Retro Tech. He knows I'm collecting cartridges for the Commodore 64, and this is one that I was missing. And what it is Miner 2049er by Big 5 Software. This was ported to cartridge by Reston Software, and I did not even know that this had been put on cartridge. He was looking at my completed, the list I have that shows what I've got and my list of what I'm looking for. And he was like, hey, I got this cartridge that's not even on your list. And apparently it's not very common, but now I have it. It's in pretty good shape. The label's in nice shape. There are a couple little dings on the cartridge itself, like right here, there's a little ding there, and down here there's a little chunk out of the side of the cartridge, but that's okay. Label's great, cartridge works, and Miner 2049er is a pretty fun game, and it's cool to have it on cartridge. And it's one less now that I need for my Commodore 64 cartridge collection. So thank you, Mike. Thank you, RavenWolf Retro Tech. I appreciate the cartridge and the gift. And now on to the next item. Last but not least is this complete in-box Telengard by Avalon Hill Game Company. This will work on the Commodore 64, Atari 400 and 800 computers as long as they're at least 48K. It'll work on the TRS-80 Model 1 and Model 3 as long as they have 32K, and also on the PET 2001 if it's got at least 32K. Super excited to have this. I got this in a trade for my friend Marcus a few months back, and I don't remember what we traded, but I had some software he was looking for, and he had a bunch of Avalon Hill stuff, and I wanted this for a couple of reasons. One, because it's Telengard. Two, awesome artwork. And three, seeing that it would run on the PET 2001. And I was like, man, I got to get this. So we worked out a trade and I got it. This box is pretty huge, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to get it all in the shot. But so there's the box. I'm going to bring it up close here so you can see, you know, the machines it works for. Box is in pretty good shape. There is some shelfware, but this is from, I believe, 1981. You can hear the stuff moving around inside, but here's the back of the box. Screenshot there. And yeah, actually it says copyright 1982. Yeah, Telengard, complete in box. And what is inside the box? Let's pop the lid off really quick. In the box, it's got the cassette tape. And here it is up close. And, you know, I'm assuming one side has some of the games and the other side has the rest. So there's the cassette. It also has the warranty card. Pretty cool. To fill this out and send it in. I have to go to the post office and get a stamp. It also has the manual. The manual's in really nice shape. I'm not going to look at every single page, just kind of flip through it. Here's the back. A little bit of potential water damage or something on here, but none of the pages are stuck together. You know, if I fan through it, everything is there. It's nice. And then also, it has the poster in the box, and I'm not going to take that out right now because that'll definitely not fit on camera, but I plan on taking that poster and getting it framed and matted. But what the poster is it's basically this artwork, but without all the writing. It does have the Telengard on the top, but then it's got the dragon and the warrior and stuff, and it's really, really cool. So once I get that framed, I will show that. And last but not least, I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons. These are the folks that support me on Patreon, patreon.com/geek with social skills. And thank you for watching. Check out my description for my friends of the channel links and a video index to everything in this video so you can jump around and see all the different stuff that I showcased in my pickups, trades, and donations video. Thank you to Marcus for Telengard. Thank you again to Mike for the Miner 2049er. Thank you to Dave and Matt in the UK for Amstrad discs as well as Commodore 16 and +4 software. Thank you for watching. Be safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.